Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something pretty fundamental. We're looking at sources that challenge that whole materialistic view of reality.
That's right. The mission, really, is to explore this idea that the universe isn't just matter, but maybe more like information, vibration, even consciousness at its base.
It sounds like a major shift.
Oh, it is. It's moving away from thinking about the cosmos as, just inert stuff, fixed objects.
And towards what?
Towards, well, a more dynamic picture, fields, potentiality. The core idea from these sources is that information isn't just in reality, it kind of is reality. It's fundamental.
Okay, let's try to ground that a bit. Physics first, we all learned about particles, right? Little building blocks.
The tiny billiard balls model, yeah.
But quantum field theory, QFT, that sort of throws that out, doesn't it?
It really does. The whole particle idea. It's more of an illusion, according to QFT.
So, if not particles, what is there? What's actually real?
Fields. Think of continuous fluid-like fields filling space. An electron isn't a tiny speck. It's more like a ripple, a localized, quantized vibration in the electron field that permeates everything.
So not Lego bricks, but an ocean. An energy ocean.
Exactly. A dynamic ocean of energy and potential. Much more alive, really.
Which I guess leads us to John Archibald Wheeler's big idea, it from bit.
Ah, Wheeler. Yes, a profound concept.
He basically said physical reality, the it, emerges from bits of information.
Correct. Information generated by observation, like asking the universe a yes-no question.
And that act of asking, of observing, makes reality concrete.
That's the implication. The potential becomes actual through observation. It makes it a participatory universe, as he called it.
Okay, wow. So if observation is key, then life, consciousness, how does that fit into this quantum picture?
Well, that's the next logical step, isn't it? If the universe needs an observer, maybe life isn't just passively watching. Maybe life uses quantum mechanics.
How? What are the sources suggesting there?
Things like biophotons, for instance.
Biophotons? Light from living cells.
Uh-huh. A very faint but coherent light. Some researchers think this might be like a super fast communication network within the organism.
Light speed information transfer inside us, coordinating everything.
Potentially, yeah. For that organism-wide coherence you need. And then there's the Orch-OR theory.
Orch-OR that connects consciousness directly to quantum physics inside neurons.
Exactly. It proposes consciousness isn't just neurons firing classically, like a computer. It's a quantum process.
A quantum process? Involving what?
Quantum superposition happening inside microtubules, tiny structures within neurons.
And consciousness is the moment these quantum states collapse.
That's the idea. A specific type of collapse called objective reduction, possibly linked to quantum gravity thresholds. That collapse is the moment of conscious experience.
That's pretty mind-bending. Is there any, evidence for this level of connection?
Well, proponents point to things like how anesthetics work. The idea is that anesthetics might act like a quantum off switch. They bind to specific pockets in those microtubules and perhaps prevent the necessary quantum coherence from forming. No coherence, no consciousness.
Okay, so if consciousness is this fundamental quantum physical process, does it have causal power? Can our minds actually change physical reality?
Well, this brings us back to it from bit, but now inside us. Think about the placebo effect. That's a powerful example.
Where belief actually causes a physical change.
Precisely. The belief that's the informational input triggers real, measurable neurochemical changes. Your brain releases its own opioids, for example.
So the belief, the information, directly alters brain activity related to pain.
Yes. It shows that your mind, your belief system, can act as a top-down control signal influencing your physical body. Your internal state shapes your physical reality.
And some sources even push this further, don't they? Suggesting memory or identity isn't just in the brain.
Right. There's this intriguing, though still quite speculative and anecdotal, area around cellular memory. Reports, for instance, of personality or trait changes after organ transplants.
Suggesting information might be stored systemically throughout the body.
It's a controversial idea for sure, but it fits this broader picture of information being primary, maybe encoded in ways we don't fully grasp yet.
So pulling this all together, what's the big takeaway for someone listening?
I think it's this convergence. You have physics suggesting reality is fundamentally informational, vibrational. Then biology showing our bodies are these incredibly sensitive resonant systems.
And our minds, our beliefs are not just passive observers, but active participants.
Exactly. Belief acts as a potent causal signal within that system. You are, in a way, a microcosm reflecting the informational nature of the whole cosmos.
It really makes you think about that old Hermetic saying, as above, so below.
It does find a certain resonance, doesn't it? The patterns of the macrocosm vibrating fields information seem mirrored in the microcosm of life and consciousness.
So the final thought maybe is, perhaps we need a science that looks not just for data, but for the meaning and harmony within it. And that the patterns we hold in our own minds, they might be more powerful than we ever imagined.
A powerful thought indeed, recognizing that potential within ourselves to actively shape our experience.